Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Julie, Bookshelf by Julie. Today I'm working in the Christmas time journal kit. So much fun in this kit, guys. And today I'm going to be working on starting a slotted spine journal for this one. Only this one's got a little bit of a twist, okay? There's also a freebie, so hang with me, I'm gonna remind you of all the freebies in case you didn't get them, okay? We did this freebie the first time with the launch and all that, little tags. We did this freebie, the next video that I made something with Christmas time. And then this freebie was last time in the last video. And this one is for today. Just really pretty Christmas ornaments. Some of them have like music page, vintage music page behind it, and some of them just have a vintage page behind it. So yeah, you can use these in a lot of different ways. You can make them little journal cards in your Christmas journal. You can make name tags for your gifts and presents for Christmas or whatever holiday. It's just for fun, guys. So today what we're going to be doing is, like I said, we're going to be doing a slotted spine. I'm going to do 4 of the page pockets. I'll show you how to do that in case you've not seen it. And we're going to do a sewn in signature in this one. I've been wanting to do it. You know I have. So we're going to do a sewn in signature, 4 page pockets, and get them all ready to get together, okay? Now, for the slotted spine, I have several of them made ahead. So, so what I'm going to do is insert, in just a minute, I'm going to insert how to make this from a video I did before. And if you don't want to see that, just skip right over it. But I'm going to insert that into this video. I'm testing my editing skills. Okay, so the next part is going to be me showing how to make this. It's the same method, okay? And then after that, I'll come back and show you how to make the page pocket and how I'm going to extend this just a little bit, because I'm going to sew this onto this, and this is going to get slotted into there, and I need just a little bit more space. And I'll show you how to do that on the other side of making this, okay? So hold on, here I come with how to make this. Okay, I hope you guys got that. It's not hard to do. It's just, you know, putting things together, right? Now, since we were working on this, I'm going to go ahead and show you what I'm going to do to extend this line. You don't want to really extend it too far, any further than you have to. You just don't want to go any further than you have to. So I brought in my old mucky cutting mat, and we're going to extend this as soon as I find my ruler. I want to keep a straight line. We're going to extend this about 1/4 of an inch here, and then we'll see how much more we need to extend it, because I don't want to go any further than I have to. Let me see if I can find my cutting line, right? Yep, there it is. And I just want to set my blade right in there and bring it down just that much further, right? Just that much further. And then I'm going to bring in my, this is the piece that I'm going to sew. When you're sewing a signature, you've got to have something that won't just pull right through like cardstock or paper, right? So you've got to have something that you can, that's going to hold, is the thing, right? Okay, so let's go a little further up here too. Let me see. I've got plenty of room down here. I'm just going to keep going at this one. I'm just going to keep on. Okay. I want to set my blade right in the line that I have cut. And then I'll bring my ruler up to that. So, like so. Yep. Yeah, this just needs to be able to slide right through, because that's how I'm putting my signature in. It's going to be like you were doing a hidden spine, because that's kind of what this is a hidden spine, right? Okay. Put my blade in there and keep it straight. I don't know what's going on with that. Okay. Then we're just going to go right like so. Yep, and test it out. Because I want it to be just easy to slide in. I don't want it to be complicated at all. I need just a little bit more. Which end am I going to? I'm going to go this end. Just a little bit more. And when you're doing this, just do what you got to do. Take it easy, and just add as you need to. It's pretty simple, right? You're just inching that on down there just a little bit, right? Now that'll go in. And see, this is the thing we're going to add in last, because it's going to be going in both ways, and it's going to take up more space than the pockets with their 1/2 inch hinge. This is a 2-inch piece, 2-inch wide, so you know it's going to take up a little bit more space in the behind. Once I put my hinged in pockets in here, in all these places, then I can put this in there. The signature will be on here. You'll see. It'll make sense when I get to that place, right? I hope so. I think it will. Okay, let's move this out of the way. Put some things away. And get this mucky thing out of the way. And bring back in the pretty things, right? Okay, this is what I'm going to sew into this, so I want to keep those together, because yeah. Okay, let's do this first. We're going to make a page pocket, and it's going to be a top loader. All right, so we're going to do that. Need 2 pieces, same. If you don't have this kit, that's fine. You don't have to have it. It's okay, honestly. But if you have this one, get 2 matching ones. If you don't have this one, just get 2 matching ones of whatever you're going to use, okay? So, one of them is going to be our pocket. The other one is going to be our wraparound pocket. I hope that makes sense. I like to stack the images, and you don't lose much of your image that way. it's just, I like it. It's pretty that way, right? Okay, so this one's going to be our big pocket, and this one's going to be our wraparound pocket. Let me put that one to the side, and we'll get our big pocket ready. On these, we're going to do 1/2 inch scoring here, 1/2 inch scoring here. Just keeping it simple. Where's my, here it is. Keeping it simple and easy, right? Hold your paper really still, okay? You don't want to score on the top. You're just scoring the bottom and both sides. So we're going to make a big pocket with a hinge. Okay. There we go. Just that simple, right? Okay. We're going to fold it in half and try to get it as straight as you can. Okay. We'll get this out of the way for a minute. We'll be bringing it back in just a second. Okay, now we've got this, and scissors, excuse my reach. We're going to take this little bit here, like so. We're going to take these off, like so, and this, like so. Get these out of my way because, like I said before, I sure can glue them to something I don't want them glued to. I don't like it. I don't like it. Okay, so now we've got almost our pocket. So on this, what we're going to do is, this is going to be the front. So this is going to be our pocket. We need to take this one off. It really doesn't matter. You can pick whichever one you want to take off. Just take one of the bottom gussets, hinge pieces, whatever you want to call that. Just take one of them off. And, yeah. Make sure you get the score mark. Yeah, the score mark off your project. Okay? So we're going to take that off, and then we're left with this, okay? Then we know this is our pocket side because we've got our gussets still there, and this is our hinge side, okay? All right, let's put this together. This is really simple and easy. All you have to remember is you're using the whole page, you're scoring 1/2 inch, not on the top, and that'll get you there, okay? All right, we've got that, and that will fold over that way, and this will fold back this way. Okay, is that straight? Yes. Okay. So let's get us some tape on here, if I can get that out of there. I'm using the 1/4 inch because it's the easiest for this size, and also I use glue on top of this, so that's just the way I do things. So yeah, okay, we've got that, and we're gonna put tape here, not on the underside because that's gonna be under. This is the part that you want to have their tape on, because it's going to slide under that hinged slot and stick there. Okay, that, give it a squidge down, and there, and there. Pretty simple, huh? Okay, I forgot something. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. You know, I forgot my glue squeezer thingy. It's what I do anymore, I guess. I need to get a second one, but they're so expensive. So I haven't. Maybe I'll run up on a good sale over the holidays and actually get another one of these. Then I'll have one for here and one for up yonder. I do a lot of working here, and I do a lot of up yonder work. It is what you do when you have problems and can't sit here a long time. Anyways, I don't want to bemoan my fate, but anyways, I think keeping my hands busy helps me. I don't know. You guys let me know. Does it help you when you're doing stuff like this? Crafting makes me feel better. It does. Okay, so we're just matching up our edges, right? And closing that up. So there you go. Pretty cool. That's our, it's going to go in like so, and it's going to stick to the hinge slot there, and there you go. Now, next we're going to do our wraparound pocket. This one doesn't really have to match up to much of anything. I think I'm doing them all the same size. Let me see what I did. I think it's a 2.5 because I'm doing a 1/2 inch. Yep, it's 2.5 by the whole page, right? So, where am I going to put this? Somewhere. Okay, let's pull our trimmer back in, and we're going to sit this in here at 2.5 because we're going to have a 1/2 inch gusset. So just hold it still, cut it straight, and, you know, move on. There you go. Hopefully there you go. Now you can print on the back. You don't have to print on the back. It's fine. But yeah, there you go. Why did I put that away? I don't know. I'm just, you know, going on autopilot sometimes. Okay, now, see. This is the bottom because this is the top. I can see the ornaments top is up here, so I know this is the bottom. Alright, we get 1/2 inch there, 1/2 inch here, and 1/2 inch here. And then we're going to fold this in half. Put this out of the way for a minute, for real this time. Fold this in half, get it straight, right? And then press that down. Again, we're just going to do sort of the same thing. We're going to take that little wedge there. We're going to do this, and this. Okay, and collect all these little things, because no. Alright. This time we don't take one of these off. We leave them both on there. Okay? Because this wraps around, so we need both of them. Okay? That makes sense. I hope it does. So let's give these a good pressing. Get them ready. Yep. It makes us a nice little gusseted pocket, and it's pretty cool. Now we'll put our tape on there in a minute. One thing we need to do before we go much further is get some inking done, and then I want to put some lace on here before I put it on there, because that can get really difficult to do afterwards. You can do it if you forget, and I have, you know, forgotten. You can always go back and put the lace in afterwards, or whatever. I just don't like to ink afterwards if I can help it. Most of the time, if I forget, I'll just say, oh well, you know, forget that. I'm just funny that way. But you always, well, I always seem to get it where I don't want it to be. Even if you're being really, really careful, it can get where you don't want it to be. Yeah, so it can. And I'd rather it not be than be where I don't want it to be, if that makes sense. Kind of weird that way. But just a little bit. I gotta change that soon. Okay. Let me see, did I do this? I did not do that. But now I did. Okay. So, quick and easy. A little bit of inking and a little bit of lace, right? Okay. Where's my lace? Oh man, I tell you, there's so much on my desk. I've got too many projects. I'm going to have to shift completely into Christmas mode and stay there for a while. Because, yeah, it's not going to be, I just don't have the time to do any other projects right now other than Christmas, because I got presents to make and, you know, stuff. I have to get ready for Christmas. So I hope you guys don't get tired of it, but that's what I'm going to be doing. Hopefully I'll get everything done in time to send the things off that I'll need to send, or give the things I need to give here before Christmas, you know. I have a goal. Don't get sick anymore, you know. I don't know. You get sick and then you get sick and then you get sick again and you go, wait a minute now. That's not helping me any at all. So I'm trying to not do that anymore, right? Okay, isn't that pretty? You get down there. It is pretty. So let's get our tape on here. We'll use the 1/4 inch again because, yep. But I will finish all the projects. You guys know I always finish what I start, so it may be next year. But that's okay. I will finish them all. It just, this time of the year gets a little bit hectic. Well, you know, it wouldn't have been hectic if I hadn't kept getting sick. It's a thing, right? Anyways. Yep. Okay, I think that's it. We've got, yeah, let's give these a squidge down and get ready to put this on there. Now, putting this on there can get a little tricky, but if you do it the way I'm going to show you, it's not that hard. Don't put it around this side. That's the best tip. But, you know, put it together like so, and you have everything in the way. Everything just tap down to the bottom. Everything's even there, right? Okay. Then put it down and hold it still. Yep. You kind of need extra hands, extra set of hands maybe to do this part. But one set can do it. It's possible, right? Once you get one side done, then it's just, you know, it's fine. So what I'm trying to do now is to make sure I get along that edge really good, because you don't want any gaps there. You want your edges down really well. And the rest of it's just fill in the glue, because, you know, you've got tape on there and it's going to be fine. Okay? So tuck that under and keep it straight on the bottom, right? And press it down. Get my glue off of that, because nope. Okay, let's give it a little bit of a roll. Give it a second to grab. You just want it to be, you know, sitting down there straight and right. Okay. Okay, now this time we're going the other direction because it's the other side. But yeah. Okay, so we're going to take this off, Hopefully I'm in shot. Let me see if I can move this up a little bit. Did that help? Okay. And then we're gonna, I just kind of push my corners together because it works that way for me. Again, you just want your edge down really good because you don't want that to be lifting off or being, it'll look weird if you don't get your edges down, right? Okay, anyways, we don't want to look weird. Now we're just going to fold this over to the bottom, and hold it still for a minute. Give it a good roll. If you don't have a brayer, I highly suggest getting one. No, if you don't have a brayer, you can use a bone folder. Most of us have one of these. And you can just give it a good press down that way. Brayer works better for me, but hey ho, we do what we do, right? Okay, now we've got our wraparound pocket on there. Gonna get this with some lace, and then we'll be ready to start putting some stuff in our spine. Yep. Okay. Just gonna get a good smattering of glue up here. So that we've got, and of course, get it on my mat because that's just the way things have to be. I'm so talented, I have to get it on my mat. So, there you go. Try to keep it straight. Yep, move that so I can get it off my mat. Okay. And that. With the lace, you do have a little bit to where you can move it if it's not exactly where you want it to be. But after a few minutes, you're stuck with it. So make sure it's where you want it to be. And then press it down good. And, you know, again, glue my mat. Because I don't know why I need to do that. But it seems to be a necessity for me to get glue on my mat. So, just so you know, I have to share all the details. Daggum it. Okay, now let's give that a press down. I gotta make sure I didn't glue that inside. You don't want to close your pocket up after you've made the pocket. That's just not a good idea at all. Okay, turn it around so you can see real good and snip the lace off. Okay. All right, now it is ready to go in. We've got our four pockets, and now we got to do this. Okay. You know what? I think we're going to put it in the spine in the next video because this one's going to be long. I've got that, you know, all the stuff going on. So I'm going to sew it in with this. Yes, am I making my life a little more complicated than it has to be? Yes, I am. But it's pretty, and I think it'll be really a wow factor in the journal to have this. Now this is, it's not a quarter. I think it's probably, let's see if it says on here if it's an 1/8. Not saying. Yeah, it's an 1/8. So, I mean, you can get this anywhere you get your ribbon. Probably Amazon or any hobby store, probably. Craft store, whatever, like that. Okay, so it's a little trickier to do it this way without, because usually you would have a big spine, even a hidden spine would be wider than this. So I'm going to have to be real, I'm going to have to hold it real still. I'm going to get did I have one laying here? Guess not. I'm going to get a clip and see if I can clip it a little bit. Like so. And another one somewhere. I don't know if I have another long one in here. I have things here and back yonder too, and so I'm going to go with a small one then. I don't know. When you craft in two different places, you kind of get, you know, stuff here and there. Okay, let's do that. It'll hold. It'll do it. Okay, so I have a doohickey somewhere, and I'm not seeing it anywhere. It's a little cradle thingy. It's just packaging, really. But we'll do it without it. That's okay. I do it without it all the time. Okay, I'm going to go in the middle. I'm going to get things out of my way first. I'm going to go in the middle-ish. And then I'm going to hold this very, very, very carefully and not stab myself with... Look, it's important. Don't stab yourself with that. That will hurt. How do I know? Yeah, I know things. So I made a big enough hole to where I'm not going to give myself too much grief with that ribbon, because it is bigger than a wax linen thread, right? And this does take quite a bit of pressure to do, okay? I'm not going to lie about it. It takes some pressure. Okay. I'm going about an inch up and an inch down. You just kind of eyeball that, or you can measure if you want to. I don't. I just eyeball it. Okay, now let me put that dangerous thing out of the way. Okay, we're going to go just... Now look, if you were going to do... Behave yourself. If you were going to do, like, sew this, you can make this a little notebook. Not this. And come in from out and have your strings on the outside and make it a little notebook. It would be pretty that way. It will be a nice standalone notebook. Okay? If you wanted to do something like that with ribbon, because it would be pretty. If you can't see, I'm sorry. I'm trying, but I've got to get some pliers. Is what I've got to get. Yep. Hey, old quilter's trick. If you can't get it through there, get some pliers. It'll work. Yep. Back in my quilting days, I always had a pair of needle nose pliers when I was doing stuff. It just is what it is. Okay. All right. We're getting there. Let's see if we're getting in the right place. Oh, yes. Okay, now put that on one side and that on the other. Okay, pliers again. With the thicker, stuff, you kind of have to get serious with it, right? Come on now. Not that kind of serious. Okay. Keeping everything straight is a thing. So, it is a thing. Really. Let me get this off of there because I'm going to stab myself in a minute. Okay. Behave. Alright. Let me take this off and this off. I want that to be fairly flat. Because, yeah, I don't want to add any more bulk into the thing that has to be added. For sure. Okay, I'm going to tie this. I always do a double knot and then another double knot. It is what I do. So, I'm going to leave my strings really long because I think that'll be pretty. It's going to be gorgeous. Okay, now let me cut that off. And when I get finished, I'll take my little lighter one thing and I'll singe those because that's, maybe I'll just, where is it? Where is it? And I'll do it now so that I don't forget and then think, oh, I should have done that. It's just a little doohickey like this. Cheapies. But, sometimes you gotta have something like that to just singe the end of it so that it doesn't, with ribbon, you gotta stop it or it'll keep going. Hopefully I didn't blind you with I don't know. I don't know what fire looks like on the video. So, but yeah, now that won't fray off and look bad in several years. It'll be just like that, okay? So, we've got this ready. We've got these ready. I'm going to put this in at the front, but I'm going to put these in before I put that in. But that's going to be the next video because this one's already long. So we'll do this with these and then this in the front, and that is going to be awesome, guys. That is going to be really awesome. Yeah. Ha ha. That's going to be awesome. Okay. Quit rambling. We've got it long enough. Okay. Oh, let me remind you of the freebies again, because, you know, they're pretty and they're fun. We've got these tags. We've got these stamps, and you can print those out on half size, and they're super cute. We've got our collage digital page, and we've got these Christmas ornaments, right? So all that, and there'll be another one next time because that's what I'm doing every time with the, you know. Anyways, you guys go have fun making some of this stuff. It's super fun. It's not hard. You might need some pliers, but hey, who doesn't have some of those around, right? So get you some pliers and I don't know. Just you guys take care. Please like and subscribe. Pretty please. Thanks for watching. TTFN.